Hi, happy Labor Day weekend, everybody. I just wanted to take a few moments to express this weekend the importance, obviously, of labor, of workers. We have this misperception, I think, in today's world where the stock market is an indicator, the gross domestic product is an indicator of how workers are doing, of how families are doing. And we recognize now more than ever during the COVID-19 crisis that that's not an indicator at all. We have tens of millions of people who have filed for unemployment benefits. 30 to 40% of people are at close proximity to not being able to pay their mortgage or pay their rent or get evicted. So many people are affected by food insecurity, the cost of food going up. And now is a time, I hope, an inflection point in our country's history where we recognize that the workers are the economy. The workers are the ones who make things happen. We've seen huge increases in productivity over the last several decades, but none of those increases in productivity have been pushed down. The benefits of the productivity have been pushed down to the workers, which is why we talk a lot this particular weekend about the power of workers coming together, about the power of unions. And I know, we hear people all the time saying that the unions were for another age, the unions were for another time, but the unions got out of control. And it just rubs me the wrong way to hear that, because so many people are suffering because they don't have the power of collective bargaining. They don't have the power of joining together. I mean, you look at the frontline workers today during the coronavirus, the nurses, the teachers, the first responders, all those people out front. They have the ability, those particular jobs, they have the ability to negotiate. They have the ability to make sure that they have the equipment that they need, that the rest that they need, the protections that they need, because they act in a collective way. We also see in many instances where people who work in the food ecosystem, they don't have those protections necessarily. And in other sectors of the economy where they don't have those protections. So I just want to say this weekend how important it's going to be as we move forward during Corona and after Corona, that if we really want an economy that works, we have to make sure it works for working class people, the people out there on the front lines every single day. That's what this weekend is about. We've seen when we had workers coming together, and we've seen when we had an emphasis on workers. We had secure pensions, we had good health care, we had a 40-hour work week. We had all of these things that really made and improved the quality of life of families in the United States. And I think we need to get back to that this weekend as we move into the final phase of the election. This weekend, I hope, is a great reminder. Thank you to all of those people who helped build the great middle class in the United States, and a reminder to all of us that we have a responsibility as well to continue to promote the idea of joining together, being together, making sure that every worker isn't out swimming with the sharks in the economic environment, that they actually have this collective action that will improve their lives and security for their families. I think that's what most people are looking for nowadays, and we need to make sure that the policies in Washington, D.C. reflect the changing dynamics in the economy, in the workforce, upskilling, but also security around retirement, security around health care, really those big social justice issues that none of us can achieve on our own. We can't achieve together. So first and foremost, thank you to all those workers out there who make it happen every single day. Deep gratitude to all of you. And as a policymaker, I will continue to maintain my commitment to those issues that are so important for working class people. I benefited from it. My grandparents were in unions, steelworker union, ASME union. My mom was in the ASME union. And so many of my family and friends in the auto industry or construction trades. It's how we get America back to where we need it to be. And I look forward to working with all of you to make that happen. Have a great Labor Day weekend.